can get into the chat here. This is kind of what I was working on yesterday. I had to see where I was drawing this. Hopefully it shows up on the... You guys are well on this Friday. I'm sort of working on this commission. Actually, this isn't a commission, but I am going to probably switch over to a commission in a little bit. I just wanted to get some of this done. What's up, Mike? How are you? Good to see you, brother. So this is what I put together last night. We're doing these like mashups. Okay, that was me. So this is Aladdin, Jasmine having dinner with Belle and Beast and what would happen. So we're trying to come up with like fun concepts. Then we'll sell these for probably like 25 bucks or whatever, maybe a little bit more. But this is what I'm referencing from at this moment. Different layers, of course. The cool thing, or thing that people probably don't know, is like a lot of these Disney or any sort of character, they don't usually use black. They usually use like a brighter color. Thank you, Janet. So like his vest has like this dark, and everything's gonna be like, the time is gonna be slightly off where I'm at. But as I draw it, so keep that in mind. So see how like this dark concept here, and then so we're gonna fill that in with this other purple here. I think this is all in the same layer, yeah. I mean, you could go on a bottom layer if you want to keep those lines there. Which I started doing like more recently. So we'll see how far we get. I want to start doing, now I'm sitting at work. Now you're sitting at work, good. What's up, Don? A few people popping in here, which is great. If you're at work and it's sort of a chill environment, I don't know where you work, but tell people to go to and I'm going to pin this comment in a second, if you're a vocal person and you can get people to kind of follow what you say. We're not all kind of influencer, but you're doing amazing. You can draw anything. Jay, have a great day. Thank you, Peggy. Go to jdrawsdisney.net. That's my YouTube. Tell people to go there and subscribe and hit the bell notification if you want people to be able to relax in their everyday life. Also, go to jdrawsdisney.com. That's my website for my art. So that's the best way to support me, is by those two things, either money or free. Oh, your own business. Nice. I don't know if people work for you. I was just like throwing that out there. I don't know if I want to do the color of his skin like this. This is sort of like I can change it just by throwing that. I felt like that was like a little dark, so I kind of made it like that. That seems a little bit more natural. So yeah, we drew the sketch last night, and then I started coloring Aladdin in. So now I'm on to coloring. I feel like he is a little bit more muscular here. Some of this stuff I fill in and some I color underneath. I think what I was trying to say is I want to do like 2 hours, eventually get to 3 hours and start building up our time online. There is over 100 hours on my YouTube of drawing, and some of it is other stuff as well, but so there's what we have so far. I got to build out this muscle. Basically they're just sitting at a table, and I want to see what well, I get this dark over here. So I built that down on this. See, when I hit that, I can like change his skin color. So that's why I kind of, thank you, Don. That's why I kind of like left it on the bottom layer. The purple is up here. So when I take that off, that's kind of combined. You can combine layers too. But once we start hitting the sketch and remove the sketch from him, let's see what layer that's on. This is a little loud. I'm going to turn the sound down. Hopefully my stream works now, because before when we were playing the no, it's like not loud enough. Let's move this over. I do have another piece that I'm gonna work on. Let me see if I can get rid of that sketch there so we can see what it looks like. So that's Aladdin currently without the sketch on top of him. And I'll do probably like a dark brown or so for the table. So I already have that color selected. Let's put it under here. Put it under, so well, it's a little too big. Let's find his muscle here. So I'm assuming they're sitting at the table and they just have their hands in their laps, because and they'll have food on the table as well. So we'll have to kind of build that. And they're all going to probably eat something different. And this arm will be smaller because it's leading back. I'm going to grab this skin because that's probably the skin. It kind of looks like that skin. I felt like the other skin was like a little too dark. So let's... Again, I'm drawing on my iPad Pro. This is version 3 with the new Apple Pencil. It's a little less bulky. And this program, it does cost some money. I feel like it's like $5-10, but it's worth every cent. Even if it was 20, it would be worth it. I'd say even 100. Okay, there they are sitting there. We'll have to move into Jasmine next. I'm gonna head to the bathroom real quick. Hopefully by the time I come back, this isn't gonna be all wrong. So we can kind of remove picture of Jasmine up on my, I'm not going to import her into here. I'm just going to go here to Jasmine and see kind of what hair and all that looks like. I said I was going to go to the bathroom, but I kind of didn't. Amanda, this is called Procreate, and I can show you what it looks like. It's this little thing here. Again, you can choose so many different brushes and stuff like that. Right now I'm on the pen brush, and I'm gonna go above everything right now. You can add different layers and stuff. It's like Photoshop, but I think I don't know, it's for drawing, it's really good. So what we're gonna do for Jasmine, I'm gonna build her hair out here. I know a sketch doesn't look like much, but once we start getting into outlining and stuff, I think it will be good. I tried to register for Procreate, but it wouldn't let me and said I needed an avatar or After Effects. I'll try again later. It might be you have to be on a certain, what are you using, an app, iPad, or what are you using? I think it's on PC as well. I saw someone using it once on PC, so I don't know. I feel like this eye could be a little bit smaller. What's my notification? So again, going back to what I was saying earlier, it's like, if you want your art to be your digital art to be even better, you want to just like outline things in like not always black, because this is kind of what Disney does, or just digital art people. And you can press and hold on the screen. Oh, that was wrong. To get the color. Guys, thanks for hanging out today, this Friday. We're just doing some digital art. Jasmine and Aladdin. I feel like I'm going to select this brown and then give her a different brown. If I have to, I'll grab a picture of Jasmine and import it into here. I really don't know if this is correct, but again, digital art, everything takes time, so I'm kind of showing you the time that all this stuff takes. It's not just overnight. You know, we've already got an hour or so, or a little bit more now, that actually probably 2. I was working on it last night after I laid in bed. It's all like building it up on different layers and looking at it and bringing it back. So it's definitely time consuming, and I don't think digital art or whatever gets appreciated as much as it does, which I do have a lot on my site currently. Let me get the black real quick. Yes, you can undo with this, so maybe that's why people think Not that that's cheating or whatever, but you still have to know how to draw. Let's try to throw a white in there real quick. Hopefully this relaxes you. There's my Jasmine eye. I gotta throw a catch light in there as well. It's always important to know where the light source is coming from. We don't know for sure, but that just kind of brings it to life a little bit more. Let's grab this and give her like a nose like that. We can draw this nose coming up if we want. Kind of like that. Everything will be kind of like I'll be talking and it probably won't match up, so just know that, because I don't know why it doesn't match up, but I don't think it does. So we've been doing this for another 16 minutes or so and we're moving along. Let's see, should we do the other eye? Because most people like consistency. I'll probably call this one like dinner date or something like that. I don't know. Something. You can also do these like curve things. If you hold it, it kind of gives you that perfect curve. That's a new sort of thing that Procreate has added. Let's put her eyebrows in here. Oh, I need a black. So you have your whole color wheel, which is nice. Should probably work for Procreate. Maybe we can get a deal. Be like, as long as you draw every day using Procreate on your live, we will give you money. There's all these people coming in here. Hello to everyone. I hope you guys are having a great day. I'll say hello to my other, I don't know if this will show, probably in Restream. It will send it to YouTube and Twitch. And we'll do this eye over here. I feel like the eye will be a little bit smaller. And once you get into coloring, that's when these things start looking amazing. They're very shocked by the way the beast eats. This is kind of like they become friends and then they sit down for a nice dinner and the beast does this and they're shocked. Again, we'll probably throw like a hidden Mickey in here somewhere. I feel like that was too big. Someone said to add a boo. So we just might add a boo and a few other people from... I feel like that's like the sort of thing that people are into now, is like this whole crossover, but then combining characters, but also adding characters into one scene. Great idea. Thank you, Kimby. I think you actually suggested that, or someone did last night. Thanks for the love, guys. Yeah, so my voice will probably match up when I talk to you, but the iPad will not. I just kind of wanted to do a little bit on this, and then I'll probably transfer over to our commission that I got to be working on. I have a few commission pieces that I kind of have to get to. Ryan sent a photo. Where is this? Okay, thanks, Ryan. Ryan is send me Nintendo 64 controller so we can stream GoldenEye and any other games we pick up for Nintendo 64. That's our next sort of streaming idea. I was playing some games earlier. I gotta kind of find out what. I was poker was earlier, but it timed out. It wasn't working very well for some reason. Oh well. I feel like those eyebrows are a little too big, so I'll erase some of it. Again, this is all sort of improvised, but reference for sure. Reference these characters. Let's see, Jasmine's lips are, looks like a pink, red. Not a pink, it's like a red of some sort. That kind of looks like it. We'll see how that looks on her. Perfect music for this, right? Actually, the time is actually not too far behind, it seems like, because I just drew that and now it's showing up on the live, so. I feel like if you open your mouth, it will be slightly different. Chin maybe smaller. So we want to get to at least her body and stuff, but we do have to get to Beast as well, sort of outlined. I like the layers, thank you. Yeah, layers are fun. Get different layers going on here. I feel like, I don't know if I want to have a tongue in there, because it might be more realistic if they're like, let me see how Disney does it. Disney. Open. They sometimes have the tongue showing, so we'll see. Yeah, it seems like they have the tongue in there, so that's what I'll probably do, especially with Aladdin as well. Again, I hope you guys are well, having a nice Friday. There's a shocked Jasmine. Her lips might be a little too red or pink. I don't know. Let's go back to her. Yeah, they need to be like more pink. I feel like those are like red. This would be a better color, I think. Then you can kind of sit back and go, okay, that looks bad, but I think that looks kind of good. Let's erase some of this. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Once we put like her skin tone in, I think it will look better, to be honest. Looks a little weird now because it's contrasting with the white. Can you draw a character's body and draw a regular person's head on it? Does that make sense? Yeah, I've done that before, Michelle. Oh, that's like a commission piece I've done where I took a person's body, draw a regular person's head, but I drew it in a Disney style. So I have done that before. The skin looks, I don't know if it would be like this combined with kind of looks like it actually. Let's get down to business. Thank you, Jennifer, for the setup, liking the setup. I have a green screen behind me so you can see the art above me. Let's see what this, I'll PM you. Thanks, you're welcome. That's almost like too yellow. It's like too orange. That looks a little bit better. I have it on a separate layer so we can always change her color. I hope the digital stuff allows you to relax as well. I know everybody liked the paper and stuff. Okay, thank you, Kimby. And guys, girls. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm gonna run the green screen from now on, whether it be paper or whatever, so you can see the paper kind of look the same as well, but you'll see more of the paper and I'll be outlined. I moved the camera, it's over there on a tripod. I sort of like to lay the color down sometimes. You know, we're covering the sketch at this point, and then sometimes I'll wrap what I need around that. But again, this is on a different layer, so I can change it if it's too whatever. It might look different for you than it looks for me, but we'll do like highlights and stuff. So I do like the color, and some things I do fill in. Thanks for the love, guys. I appreciate it. When you guys show up and comment, that definitely makes my day. I said this is a dinner date between Aladdin and Jasmine and Beast and Belle. So they go out to dinner and the Beast starts. This is like whatever they call them, prints. So yeah, I will sell this print. We're gonna start doing more print work live through your suggestions that we get live, and then the next day I'll probably do something like this where I come live and color it. I guess we could switch over to the Disney group, just to show them what we're working on. Sometimes I like to just show up on my own page. Someone said they were sending a message. All right, let's get her gold. I feel like I drew this one slightly. I don't know. Maybe I'll put the black in here, but there is like a blue that goes under her. This looks cool. Thank you, Laura. Might get more viewers with it looking professional, you mean? Or the crossover stuff, Kimby. Thanks for the love, guys. I appreciate that. Tag your friends, send your friends over to our stream so we can hang out and chat and talk and have fun drawing Disney art, original stuff. This is where we're kind of headed to get us more followers, I guess, or more like, oh, let's see what he's doing, instead of it being, I don't know, go draw this, draw that, which we all know I can draw. So it's just making it more cemented that he can draw. More like, oh, this is original stuff. And this could even be parody stuff, so it can definitely be sold, because parodies can be sold. So right now we're just kind of poking fun at the beast and how he eats. And everyone's kind of has their own... thanks for the tagging of that. I do know Matt. I know his group. I know he's kind of been off. I don't know what he's been up to, but I think he kind of took a break from his group for a second. So let's throw this blue in here. I'm going to go over this with black with a different brush. So her hair will not stay blue at this point. But yeah, this will be a full piece, full background. Other characters will, I kind of have an idea of 2 other characters I want to add to this. United States is calling. Good. Good. I've been thinking about like how many hours I want to do all of my streams, and they might get increased. I don't know when school starts back up if I'll be able to do the 2 hour. I wanted to do 2 hours a day, but they might stay at 1, which gives me about 7 hours a week, 14, 28 a month. It's not really about how many hours you do, it's about the quality of what you're putting out. Let's see what her headband is, like a light blue. So after I do this, I would create a new layer on top of that and make it, I use this airbrushing thing, and then I increase that because this is kind of what her hair looks like. She has like a blue underneath, and that might not be the right blue, but we could grab a different blue. It's kind of like something like that a little bit. Again, all those like stray lines will be touched up. But another great thing about this program is I can go to, I believe it's video and time-lapse replay, and we can see what happened last night, kind of go back in time. This whole sort of sketch thing, and I'll speed it up a little bit so we're not sitting here forever. The whole sketch thing took about an hour to draw their faces, and then we're kind of on the second hour here with the coloring. Maybe we're at hour 3 where we are now. That's what we have so far. Let's see if it shows up in the... It should. If you guys are wanting to follow my YouTube or tell people about my YouTube, go to jadrawsdisney.net. Send me, hook me up with subscription. Sorry, I'm watching to see if the time-lapse replay actually works, and it seems to be working. I did speed up the time in that so we could see it faster. Gotta see it faster, faster, faster. So here we are back to our, and I kind of dance around when I'm drawing. Not dance like physically dance, but I kind of move around, so we're working on kind of the whole thing at once. I get to see what her tongue is like a light pink. See, in some photos she has like different things are different. A light pink. Is that what it is? Or is it a red? It's hard, I'm kind of just like eyeballing it. Okay. Well, where's her tongue? Is it on this layer? I could just throw it in there, no? That kind of looks right. I feel like he needs a tongue in here too. Where is he? Where are you, Aladdin? I don't know if he has the same pink tongue or what. We used to do this by filming the camera, but now I bought this thing that allows me to show you what it looks like. It looks a little bit better. His tongue color will probably change though, or maybe be bigger. You kind of like step back, look at it, change it. I don't know if we do two tongues. That's what being an artist is being able to look at this stuff and go, okay, well, let's change that up, you know. All right, let's try to put her earrings in here. Jasmine. Again, these pieces do take a while, like I was saying before. Where's that gold that I liked of her? I usually do like the undercoating of things first, like we did the blue with her hair. Fuchsia de Rouge. For her lips. We can basically change anything. I feel like her earrings are always the same. So I'm gonna grab a gold or gold. I might do the yellow underbelly first and then show some gold coming through. Just want a straight yellow. Hopefully that's on the right layer there. You know, you can kind of change the angle of everything. You can turn the canvas and stuff, which is cool. I like that. Let's put this earring up here. it to be higher, or I don't know. Let's take a look at it for a second. Alright, sorry. I was reading something. No, maybe I want to make it higher. Or about the same. Let's get her hair in there. So we're building Jasmine at this point. I'm gonna get some black outline there. It's amazing though, you're basically just blending all these layers when you do just paper art and stuff like that. There is no layering, so that's sort of where the people think, okay, it's not as difficult, but it still is. Still have to map it out, and it does take time. So anytime you see digital art, don't disregard it as being whatever. A lot of stuff is digital art at this point. I mean, I do like just paper art and stuff like that, but to her. I'm gonna turn the air on a second. It's like getting hot in here. Is on her face. It looked like the earring is on her face. Oh, there. Yeah, maybe move it over a little bit. Yeah, it probably has to go like more over there, like you're saying. We can do that easily. Just get this. I'll just erase this actually. We can add more of this color. Go back to the earring layer, erase that. And we'll add it more like here. Grab this. I think her hair, really her ear shows up half the time. Does this relax you guys as much as it relaxes me? Like I said, when I was younger, I didn't really color on things a lot because I would be afraid that I'd screw up the drawing. But now, I'm not afraid. Let's see how we're doing for time. So that took about 45 minutes just to draw her and get her colored. I did some of Aladdin as well. But this is going to be the new sort of style. We do have to start building characters again, which was fun. Those were like a lot of fun, so that's another way we're going to stand out and get people into what we're doing. We definitely want to grow the channel, so if you know anybody, let them know about my YouTube. jdrawsdisney.net.com is where you can find all my artwork. Let's get back to her hair. This is all black back here too. Let me give her light blue. It's sort of like a, is it a light blue? I feel like it's like this color. And this will be gold there. So it's important after you put stuff in to kind of zoom out and see how it looks. So after I put in this right here, I'll step back and look at it. So there she is. Maybe I'll do the black. I do have to stop at some point and get some, well, maybe I won't stop. Maybe I'll keep it going and get some food real quick and eat while I'm live. I do want to stop and take a break, and just because staring at the screen for an hour is not, or having your head like this. Actually, let me put in this blue. I don't know if that's going to be the right blue, but I guess I could just leave it when I do something like that and then erase it all. Erase those little parts that we went over like that. Again, I know that her hair is blue, but it's not going to stay blue. See, when you start getting the color in there, especially when we take all the sketches away. I used to do like the sketches. See how like nice and clean that's gonna look once we're done, even with Aladdin's face. Did it freeze? No. We're good. Right there. Something like that. It's gonna look awesome once we're done. So yeah, this is where the time will be spent more in the digital creation, also with commission stuff. That way we're working towards something instead of just, oh, I'll draw you a sketch and then I'll draw you a sketch. But people did suggest these last night. It took about an hour to do the actual sketch. So see how this is on the bottom layer so my blue doesn't get interrupted. And then we'll put her area in there up top. So Aladdin, Jasmine having dinner with Beast, and Belle is looking very upset. I gotta put her body in, I know that. I'll probably sketch it out first. I'm gonna head to the bathroom real quick and then get some food real quick, get a water, and then I'll be back. So I'll leave this here. Hopefully when I come back it picks up where we were, because one time I tested it and it seemed like, I'll put those sketches back on there. Okay, be right back. I actually like your sketches more than this. Thanks. Is that like an insult? No. Well, I'm trying. Can't please them all. The thing with the sketches is I spend an hour each night drawing sketches for people. And it's free entertainment, which is great. This is free entertainment too. But at least we're working towards an end goal, not so much draw these sketches and then great, you drew a picture of Mickey Mouse or whatever, or whoever it is. And then the sketches just sit. Like people say, oh, I'm going to buy that sketch, or I'm going to do that, or do that. So, at least this way we're working towards, you go to Disney and you see all these different like prints and stuff, and you probably buy them for $40, $50. This is basically what they do. They sit here on a computer and they draw out a sketch and they print out so many of them. Unless it's like, maybe a painting. Yeah, exactly, Kimby. Thank you for putting in your 2 cents there. It's the same thing with like, I think of like pinball, right? I buy these pinball machines for people. Well, this is the same thing. This is all hand drawn. I'm not using a mouse or anything. I'm using a stylus, which they call an Apple Pencil, and I'm actually putting this on. People like hand drawn stuff. You can see the process that I did, and you can also, while we're waiting here and while I'm eating, I'll let the time lapse of the last 3 hours play. People can order hand-drawn stuff from me. Eventually it will go up, but right now it's relatively cheap. This is just another way to be creative and create something from scratch. Using references as well. So I used the photo that I saw that I drew of, I think the end process, certain people, you'll get about 80-20. Certain people that'll be like, wow, I really want that because it's different. I've never seen that before. And that's kind of where we're headed. Like kind of concept drawing, I guess, Is anyone, well, not anyone, but I'm going to eat my yogurt too while this plays. Yeah, people like that too, like draw that, oh wow, that's amazing. I'm not saying I won't do that again. This is just something fun that I can then say, oh, I drew that and it took 10 hours or whatever. Sketching is fun too. I like it too. I like the basics of that, but I wouldn't say I like it more than this because you're going to see all the effort that goes into this. You can play it back in a time lapse as well. You can see the process in that. That's the thing, like, you go to like downtown Disney and be like, oh, can I get a sketch with an outline or whatever? Probably run like $50 or a print. But that's the thing with prints, something like this, you could print it out 100 times for $25 and make more money. Then it's a lot of work to sit and draw, you know, something sketched, which I love, but it takes time. So eventually it's gonna be down to like prints and stuff as they get older and stuff like that. Of course, I want to be working until I'm 100, drawing stuff like Frank and Ollie. All right, let's while I'm eating my yogurt. Put some black on top of her hair here so it's... Well, like I said, you're not going to please everybody. Everyone likes something different, and that's fine. What I was trying to say is about pinball is like, I would, you know, tell people, hey, should I get this? Should I get that? And they'd say, get it, right? And then after I get it and install whatever it is, you get people that go, oh, I don't like it. I like picture 2 better than picture 1 or whatever. I like the way it was before. I did t-shirts and stuff for a while. We did a clothing line. And people would say, oh, get, you know, print it in pink or print it in this color and I'll definitely buy it. Then you do it? Nope. No one buys it. Well, last night even somebody said, I love that print. I'm going to buy it. Well, I don't hold my breath when people say that because people have said that already. See, with my Walt Disney picture, I like both, but hand-drawn is super inspiring to me. This is all hand-drawn too, though. See the pencil? Digital pencil. Yeah, exactly. That's what people don't realize is all the ladies were doing the coloring for all the animations and stuff. That stuff takes a long time because it was paint. It wasn't... That was erasing. Coloring in paint takes a long time. Even colored pencil, all that stuff takes a long time, but it looks amazing. That's where you're gonna really build your audience with this stuff, you know. The painting. This is protein yogurt, by the way. It's called Oikos. It's got 15 grams of protein. I'm eating yogurt. Okay. Have some water and get back to work. Or fun, as they say. I like how you can see the canvas that I'm working with. That's really cool. Because before I'd have to film it. You could see me zooming in, but now you're getting the clear picture. Put that cookie in that yogurt, yeah. I gotta go get more of those. You can get those on Amazon, too. I should probably start sketching her body. She is going to be sitting here with her normal dress or normal Jasmine outfit. I feel good now. Aladdin's tongue is off, but the cookie, if you eat that cookie at night, you'll be up all night. That's the crazy thing about it. So I'm going to get this sort of color over here. And, oh no, I was going to sketch it out. Let's do black with sketching HB pencil. Let's come on down to here. She is just as shocked as Al is. The same thing with like pinball stuff. People want hand drawn, but the hand drawn stuff is being drawn on digital platforms, digital stuff, and colored like that, I believe, and then they run them off. So you're getting the high resolution stuff when you're doing hand drawn on the difference between this and, like, for a while, for like, I reference pinball because I started on pinball machines, streaming that sort of thing, or streaming pinball. I referenced that because for a while they were just using like clip art, Photoshop, and the quality was really bad. And then it switched to everybody wanted hand drawn, but hand drawn was more of a digital platform. Hand drawn like this, I believe so. I'm gonna do a lot more of the digital stuff as well, so I hope most of you enjoy this. Let's okay, bye. Hang in there, Joan. Get some of that downtown. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Bum, 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 ba, da, da. Yeah, this stuff is harder than just drawing a sketch. So know that. Know that it is more difficult to draw. I think her neck is a little too big, but we can always correct that. Sort of just like wanted their arms like down like that. This song, "Do You Want to Go to Target," is the new meme. Yeah, I've seen that. Do you want to go to Target? Logging some hours today, huh? We've been live for an hour and 9 minutes. It's 12 something. I'll probably go a little bit longer. I probably should work on the other commission work at this point because I've done an hour on this with the color. So let me get back to gallery. I have to do this piece, this commission for somebody. So I'm going to remove this and go to this piece that I've been working on. Going to remove all of this, create a new layer. I can turn these all back on, but I want to build, I think it's the Chinese theater. Again, this is a commission piece that I'm working on that I need to spend some time on. Boo, boo, boo. So what I wanted to do is draw the Chinese theater back here. Give it some color. I might just go straight ink for this. Sandwiches. Jinx again. Just meant to be. Say goodbye. I mean, it's crazy. We finish each other's sandwiches. Bees the buzz. I'll be doing what other snow does in summer. I actually have a lot of commissioned pieces that people are writing me for, including a Stitch coming up. I do want to stream most of it. But again, I might work on this stuff sitting in bed or whatever, just so I can get a majority of it done. Tomorrow I'm going to a pinball show. I have a photo shoot in the morning. I'll be a happy snowman. Boom. Well, the sky will be blue. And you guys will be there too. Just letting off steam. People have requested me drawing, you guys will be there too. I'm gonna tell him, you better not tell him. Probably at some point we'll draw like the castle, Cinderella's castle, because people have asked me to draw that. It's a full Saturday. Yeah, I'll do that. Photo shoot, pinball show for a few hours. Hopefully meet up with my friend Mike, who was in here when we started this stream. I know people pop in and pop out, and that's fine, but I gotta keep talking as well. It's about 40 something minutes away. Dun, 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 dun. That's kind of what those look like up there. I just put a little bit of work into this piece today. Half an hour here, half an hour there. Dun, 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 dun. We want this more lined up with itself. It's kind of like what we did before, where we would just like lay down the color and then over that we would put that like orangey going on. Actually, let's go under it. I don't know these people. All the way up. So I bring that under so I don't have to like, I can just do something like that. Well, I should have just erased that. And then on top, that's when I'll do the, so yes, all this stuff is hand drawn. I know people kind of confuse hand drawn with digital. Digital is hand drawn on a digital screen. Felt like somebody was here. Just kind of wanted to get a little bit into this piece. Well, I already have a few hours logged into this, but I gotta start finishing people's art. Okay, so now I would grab this red, it's red, and then it goes into like a pink, I guess, up top. So I might grab the pink. Let's go up top to a top layer. Let's grab the same pink. And then I'll grab some of this red that's going on here. Just like the way the light is hitting it, I'll grab an airbrush. bring that in there. I'm not gonna like put like crazy detail into it because it is gonna be like a tattoo, I guess. But we'll still put detail into it. I might have like the palm trees come up. We'll do the palm trees with some of this lighting going on. And then there has to be like a churro cart or something. I guess that's what was said. And then I was gonna put like the sign that I built on that Chinese theater. I kind of wanted that to be the center point. If they're gonna get this as a tattoo. I did another tattoo that was Wreck-It Ralph as a doctor for a doctor. I don't know if he got that ever printed, but I have to draw, like I said earlier, I got to draw a Stitch with like tattoos on his sleeve, I guess. When you're doing stuff like this, don't get overwhelmed. You just have to build pieces at a time and then combine it all together. Probably do a nighttime show today as well. So I'm at, what am I at? Hour and 20 minutes. Probably be a nighttime show later. Let's give a darker yellow here as well. It's all about like using the different colors to your advantage, like to get it more of that lighting going on so it doesn't just look so dull. But however the tattoo artist wants to do it, I don't know, because I'm assuming they'll get this picture and then it will go to the tattoo artist and he'll start drawing it. It probably won't look exactly, the brush strokes won't be exactly the same. I didn't want that. Let me just grab the eraser here. Ooh, maybe we do want that. Alright, there's the sort of that. Probably want a little bit more of the darker stuff coming down. Holyoke is calling.